thanks everyone for coming. It being 7:30, we'll get underway. Please feel free to take seats, and there's an attendance list going around. If we could get everyone's name down, please, greatly appreciated. And special thanks for everyone coming out on this State of Origin night. I'm going to have to move Gungahlin Community Council meetings to a different night because that's 2 years running we've crashed into State of Origin, and this Queensland is not happy about it. So rest assured we're not running over time this month. And also thank you, or an acknowledgement if you like, of the various upcoming election candidates who've also shown that the community meetings are more important than the State of Origin for them. You're crazy, but hats off to you.
We're taking it.
Yes, so are we, yes. And my Aldi recorder better live up to it, or else I'll be spewed. What else do we want to say? Happy pay rise to Andrew. For those who didn't catch late news tonight, Minister Hargraves has a health issue and he is out of action for a couple of weeks or so. So we've also got the Minister for Transport, Acting Minister for Transport for everything under TANS, housing, and yeah, but let's go back to that transport because if ever there's an opportunity to get a feasibility study underway for the full cost benefit of light rail, now's the time. And I will note that Andrew has noted down light rail feasibility study on his notepad already, so power to you, given the fact that the transport portfolio, the design and the implementation are under one roof. When that happened, we did hope that there was an opportunity finally to sort of look at the whole picture together. Because public transport's always cost, and while it's part of a single budget, no one will ever say anything other than public transport costs a lot of money to do. But if you've got it in the same portfolio as road construction and all that other stuff, then there's an opportunity to actually look at all the swings and balances and how much road construction costs get saved by doing something like light rail. The only other portfolio we need to pull into the loop is the property sales, because of course if there was a light rail link up Northbourne and Flemington Road to the Gungahlin Town Centre, think of what it would do for the land sale revenues for the government. So I'm sure if we put all of those things into the mix, I'm pretty sure the government would come out in front. And as we had a discussion with Andrew a few weeks back, in Western Australia, the Western Australian government built the brand new rail line to Mandurah, and it was completely paid for by development contributions by the time it was finished. Which I think really says something about what good transport can do for land prices. That little sales pitch out of the way, I will move right on to our the Minister and some discussions that we wanted to have about various things in the normal portfolio. Probably the key thing that we wanted to start off on tonight is the Flemington Road concept plan. We've had some discussions with the Minister's office, staff and with AFPLA about Flemington Road concept plan ongoing since late last year. And our concern was that it was basically setting up a replication of Anthony Rolfe Drive and a concentration on townhouses, probably at a vastly lower density than such an arterial connection with light rail potential, as designed in by AFPLA. They put it in there, not me. Actually warrants, and just our concern was, I guess, that the design was heading towards much of the same sort of thing that the LDA sort of turns out, in vast numbers around Gungahlin, where there's single title residences are set up as townhouses. Now, my apologies to Pierre for not being able to get back to you on the comments on the Flemington Road concept plan, but I do have here, I'll just pop that down and pull it up so you can see. Close that. This is the concept plan that's on December 2007. It's on ACLA's website. Now, we've had correspondence saying that the concept plan's been updated to take into account the concerns that we raised via your office, but this is the plan that's still up on the website. We've got ACLA, we've got LDA.
Yes.
Hi. Can we just get your name?
Yes, my name is Peter Lilburn, and I'm a senior planner at ACLA, and I was a project manager on the Flemington Road Corridor project.
Thanks.
I'm Ivo Matesic from the Land Development Agency. So I'm the project director looking after implementing the project during the financial year.
Thanks for coming back, Ivo, and I'm not sure what happened last month with the communication, but you got to see the whole meeting. Thanks for coming back this time around to specifically answer Flemington Road questions. So the key thing then is that correspondence from LDA, from ACLA via the Minister's office is that there's been changes to the plan to take into account our concerns. So what are they? And I've just ripped through quickly tonight and highlighted for your info some of the concerns, and they're duplicated here, so you can see it at the front here, Andrew. Some of the concerns, some of the text in the plan that concerns us. The concept plan has been developed in consultation with a number of government stakeholders. I guess that was our issue, was it had also been ACLA had come and made presentations here, yet that wasn't acknowledged in the report. We were told by ACLA afterwards that that's in a supporting report, that all that's talked about, but we still haven't seen that supporting report anyway. So getting to substance of the built scale, the built design concerns that we have, this highlighted comment. Can everyone read that okay there? Yeah? I can blow it up a little bit if that helps. I think. Probably a bit big. That's better? Okay. So the built form to the corridor edges and the supporting landscape treatment will be of a scale that provides a sense of enclosure and positive edge definition. Those of you who have read our website articles about this would recall that we've sort of, I guess, pitched it as a townhouse tunnel. And those sort of words tend to actually support that. Building form will be consistent, compatible and continuous for the full length of the corridor. So that's essentially saying to us fairly unbroken built form. The built form outcomes will be in the fine grain along all street frontages by dividing the facade into townhouse frontages. Where you just paraphrase that. Fine grain means smaller, so instead of large buildings, large developments, broken up by continuous frontages of townhouses. These are the sorts of words that concern us. Scrolling through to find another. Longer sections of fronting Flemington Road are considered important to achieve a continuous, strong built form desired to enclose the road corridor. Again, we're talking a bit of a tunnel effect. To reiterate, the sorts of, I'll just finish off, groups of attached townhouses provide a continuous and strong built form to Flemington Road. They're the key sorts of things. Now,